Hey everybody, Cindy A. Lewis here, getting all ready for you tonight. Excited about tonight's live. Yay! I hope you're excited too. It is going to be fun crafts and games tonight. Let me see if I can fix this just a little bit. Let's see, how's that? That's better. All right. Well, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm seeing a bunch already on, so excited to have you tonight with me. It's going to be a fun night. I have to know, did anybody make a master board this week after last week's live? Just wondering. Anyway, thanks so much for joining. Let me get the chat up here. There we go. There we are. So hi Pam, hi Denise, hi Tina, good to see you. Hi Denise. So we have Denise Levitt and Denise Shaw. We have Debbie Walker. Hey, hi Amber. Who else do we have? Janice. Hi Janice. Melanie. Hey Melanie. Okay, I did not put your kitty picture up, but I'm just wondering if you gave your kitty a name yet, Melanie. Melanie has a new kitty. Hi, Laura. Hi, Debbie Nelson. Hi, Anjali. Let's see who else. Pam. I don't know what that is. Oh, the master board that we made last week. Well, I'm going to show you what we made. And I want to do another one. I'm really excited about it. Yes, you made it at the beginning. Hi, Terry Lynn. Terry Lynn's here. She's helping me tonight. She's our moderator. So good to see you, Terry Lynn. And if you don't know, Terry Lynn is a very talented coloring artist, and you should follow her on Instagram. And that's Leo saying hello. And Laura. Laura, did you get your prize yet? Just checking in. Everybody started getting their prizes, and you know, I just don't know about the mail, so just checking to make sure. So thrilled to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's so many ways you support my channel, and one of the ways is watching. You know, of course. And of course, another way is commenting and giving me a thumbs up on my videos. You call him Ouch, Melanie? Oh, I think you could come up with a different name. Hi, Christine. So anyway, another way is commenting. You didn't get to make a master board. Oh, you're packing to move. Oh, really? Well, make sure I keep your address, Janice. It is great to see everybody. I'm so excited to have you here tonight. So tonight, we're going to take the master boards that I created last week, and we're going to create some tags. And as you know, last week's winners are going to get one of the tags from here, and also tonight's winners will get something special, so don't miss that. Really excited. You haven't named him yet, so I was thinking of Jack. I don't know why. I kept looking at him thinking, oh, he's a Jack. I don't know why. Or a Prince, you know. Anyway, okay. Hi, Trish. Good to see you too. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Just to mention, if you like, there's super chat and super stickers available on my live, so that helps me. And just to mention, I'm not going to go too long into it, but I am getting ready to start memberships, and I'm so excited, and I'm leaning towards doing that on Patreon. So getting that all together, really excited about that. And you did get it, Laura? Oh, yay. Thank goodness. Okay, good deal. Big prize winner there for National Craft Month. So awesome. I'm glad it made it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and switch my screen down here. And oh, I'm going to take that out. So there we go. So now last week we made 2 master boards. Now you can do a lot with these. And I had someone comment on the video last week's video, that she likes to use paper cardstock that matches her journaling for the back. And then she has that color on there. So like if it's blue, then she has a blue to match. And then she makes the masterboard on the other side. And so then it kind of coordinates with her journals that she makes. And I love that idea. But what you can do is upcycle old file folders, which I love upcycling. And you just, I cut mine in half because I want to scan it in. So I'm going to show you what it looks like scanned. So, and one thing about scanning, then you can utilize it over and over and over, just print it out. Now, if you don't have a printer, you could take it to, you know, like Kinko's or somewhere like that, that does your printing for you, and print it onto cardstock. Hi, Marianne. And then, if you want to, you can use cardstock to just create yours. Now, let me show you the difference first. This one on the right was glued with Colal alcohol glue. That's the glue that has alcohol, and you can tell. This one was glued with tacky glue. Can you tell the difference? So look at them carefully and see if you can tell the difference. So if you can, what you're seeing here is the glue soaks in, and it's a very strong glue too. Tacky glue is great, but it soaks into the paper, and you get some of those, like, oh, that's a good angle. So you get some of that kind of like ridge, or, you know, it just comes in, it soaks into the paper. Hi, Rita. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Leslie. And so you can't really tell on the design side, but I did want to show you the difference of using an alcohol-based glue, which dried very flat, versus a tacky glue, which kind of, you know, soaks into the paper. It is different. And this one, I did put a book on it to help it flatten out. So just so you can see the difference, because it is a really vast difference. All right, so to scan it in, I just scanned it on my printer. Now, if you don't have, hi, Rochelle, it is more bubbly. Yeah, if you don't have a scanner on your printer, of course, if you have a smartphone like an iPhone or something like that, you can get an app that allows you to scan also. So just to know that, and then you could print from your phone or print that file. You can also send prints to like Walmart picture prints and get those printed, but they're going to be probably a little more expensive. All right, so let me show you the scanned copy. Here's the scan of the first one. This is with the Colal glue, and it's pretty cool, the scan. And now I have it scanned in, and I can print it anytime I want, and then I can use it in my crafting anytime I want to. All right, let me show you the other one. Here's the other one, and that's the Christmas one. So what do you think? Yeah, that's great. All right. Okay, so let's get back to this. So master boards are great for using up your scraps, right? And then coordinating it with your journal, whatever you're going to do. So we're going to make some tags tonight. Now you could use this as a base for anything. This could be your background base. This could be anything. I mean, you know, this could be your pocket. It could be the background for a card, for a picture. Having Wi-Fi. Oh no. Oh, Rochelle. Hi, Judy. I'm trying to catch everybody as they come on, but Terry Lynn's doing a great job of that. All right, so this is going to be the first one that I work with, because I don't know if I'm going to really do any of the Christmas, but I am going to cut them out. Yeah, I guess I will. All right, so a lot of times your tags are about 2.5 to 3 inches, depending on the size that you want them to be. Oh yeah, you work hard, don't you? So I'm going to go ahead and trim this. I'm going to just do it this way. I'm going to go ahead and trim this even. I let it dry that way, just over the edge. All right. So I'm just going to cut this to be about 2.5 inches. And I'm just going to cut it all the way. And it is kind of thick, so I just want to make sure I do that and be careful. You can, if it goes over the edge and you want it like that, that's fine. If you want to cut it, that's fine too. And then you can always write on the back as well. So I'm going to make these pretty much vintage. And this is actually your manila folder size. So it's a little 11 3/4. So I'm just going to cut it about, how high do we want it? About 5 3/4. Let's just cut it 5 3/4. Let me do it this way. All right, now one thing that I want to do is to make sure that my tag is vintageized. I'm going to distress it a bit. So I've got 2 tags right there. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one, and I'm going to cut it a little larger. It's going to be 3 inches. Okay, and then I'm going to make these 5.5 inches, 5.5. We'll just do 5.5. All right, so these are kind of cool tags already, right? Very specific, special. You just don't know everything that you're going to get. So this one I'm going to leave the same. I'm going to cut it about 5 3/4. And then if you do want to, oh, I didn't get all the way through that one. And if you do want to leave that part that is your lip or your tab, you can definitely do that, and it just makes it kind of neat. Now if you don't like this shining through, you can cover that up, or you can trim it however you want to do it. All right, so I'm going to trim this one just to get it a little straighter. All right, so now I have well, let me go ahead and cut these two. So this is the Christmas one. Very cool, right? And I'm going to leave that. I'm going to trim these at, I'm going to trim this one at 3 inches. All right, got that one. And then, oh, you got, oh yes, so Denise sent me some pictures, Denise Shaw. I'm going to be posting them on Instagram of her cool work with her bunnies from Dollar Tree, and that she made after my video posted. So it's really cool. There we go. And let me go ahead and cut this one. It's really fun to see how these come together. It's really, really fun. Yeah. So I'm going to make this one just a tad bit longer because I want to get a little bit of this on there. All right. So now I have all my tags. Now look how many tags that made me. I mean, that's awesome. So I'm just going to set my trimmer over here. I'm going to show you. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the Christmas ones. Hi, Elaine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I made 6 tags of each one. So what we're going to do first, and it's just whatever you want. So like I have all kinds of fun things. I have flowers. I have all this. Then I also pulled out some of my old, these are vintage paper dolls and her dress. Is that the coolest thing ever? So it's really old. Then I have this one of this little girl. She'd be cute on the Christmas one, I think. Then I have this one and her puppy. Yeah. And then I have this guy here, Doug. It says Doug, so I guess that's Doug. And so thought I would use those. And then I will add them to my tags. Then also for the prize tonight, for the drawing after our game, I'm going to be giving away some vintage paper doll clothes to 3 of you. So that's going to be pretty awesome too. All right. Hi, Margarita. Hi, Kat. Hey, so we got a good group tonight. How fun is that? All right, so one of the things that you want to do with your tags, now you can decide if you want to round your edges or if you want to leave them straight corners. These are just going to stay straight corners tonight. And this is my tag maker punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. And it just kind of helps you make sure that your punch is in the center. Hi, Nettie. The paper dolls are awesome. So I don't have to trim it. I don't have to make mine like this, but I am going to punch the hole just to keep it in the center. And then I've got that punched, and then we're going to do this one. Let's see right there. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Paper dolls, they're vintage. They are really vintage. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit off. We'll just do it right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and punch these. Just because it's easy. Okay, so scoot that over. Now you could just eyeball it, you know, just look at it and punch it however you want, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. All right, so we're doing these kind of assembly line, but all right, so what I want to do is take my dye ink. I like to use a brown color. This is Cocoa. I do have also the Ranger Distress Oxide Vintage Photo, which is nice too. You make origami dresses? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. See, we learn something new all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little of this brown around the edges of my tag. It's going to give it a whole different look. And I'm going on in, not just around the edge, but around the papers. So that gives a little bit more also to that. So let me go ahead, do this, and do this. And I'm going to pull that one off. That one kind of tore. Okay. And I hope everything is working just fine. My phone keeps ringing. And are you guys hearing me okay? I love paper dolls. I had paper dolls. I made clothes for my paper dolls. Okay, this one's coming up a little bit, so I am going to put some glue on that or either cover it up. There's always a way. Yeah, paper dolls are awesome. Hours and hours of making my own paper dolls. So see, when I was cleaning that or putting that ink on there, so I can either glue that down or, you know, whatever. Take it off, cover it up. There's no mess ups. Just to make it your own. When I work with kids, I just tell them this is your world. Create it how you want it to be. So it's really fun. You guys are awesome. All right. You can hear fine? Okay. Well, my phone keeps going off. And, hi, Patty. Hey, is Alice there? Has Alice started playing with her prize yet? All right. So I'm going to set these aside. All right. So I have all my tags made. Now I'm going to put the ribbon through or twine later. Okay. Okay, good. No issues. All right. So one of the things that you want to do a lot of times with your tags is you can make them into to pockets. You can add a pocket to them. You can add anything that you want. You just need to find out what's going to be your focal point and then work around it. So I love this little girl here. So let's put her on here. So let me glue that onto her. I'm going to glue her dress onto her. And I know it's paper doll, but we're going to glue it. So these are actually vintage. These are from, like, I don't know, I guess the 50s. So I'm going to glue this onto her. And I'm going to put some glue on there. And I'm going to put her on this one. All right. So then I have to figure out where I want her to be on here. And let me see if I can scoot my phone in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. How's that? Is that a little better? Just have to make sure I'm working it. Okay. So I'm just going to put some glue on here and go around her little body. And sometimes it's just easier to use liquid glue, but you can use whatever you're comfortable with adhesive wise. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put this on here. And she's vintage enough. I don't think I need to put any more vintage on her. She's watching. She's recovering from surgery. Oh, I hope she's all right. All right, so I want to take a little bit of some cheesecloth that I have, or yeah, cheesecloth. And this is just a real thin, like, material that you can use for different things. And it's really fun to use it with your different tags or whatever. And I'm just going to glue it on. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to glue it on right here. And it'll be a little bit loose too, so it'll give that 3D effect to the tag, because it won't be just totally down. All right. Oop, it's sticking to me. I have sticky fingers. All right. Now you could put more glue if you want to. Let me show you. It just adds a little bit. Now the other thing that I want to put on here is I have made a little love word that I cut out of, I'd stamped with just some ink, just like that. And I want to go over the edges and the tag to make it look older. So I'm using that same brown, and that just gives it a little bit different look to it. Now I'm just going to use some tacky glue, and I'm just going to put it on there like that. And then you could add more, like I've got some old ribbon, and that would be cute. So I just take this, I have some of this old ribbon here. Let me show you. And there's a bunch of different ways to make little bows, but one easy way is just to make 2 loops and then tuck one inside the other. And it's just easy. Now there's a lot of ways to make bows, and you can definitely make them however you're comfortable with. But I just like to do easy. Who doesn't like easy, right? All right. So I'm going to pull this one through just a little bit, get them even, tighten them. There we go. That looks cute. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one so it's about the same. I'm just going to put it on there like that, right? So let's see. I want to, what do I want to use to put that on? Oh, I'm going to go ahead and put tacky glue, but it just takes a minute to dry, so it's not going to dry too fast. All right, so the other thing, see what I said? All right, so let's get that on there. Not sticking to my fingers. So because of that hole, I'm going to try using this same ribbon as the tie, but we'll see. That's a really small hole there. So see if I can get it through. What are you guys thinking? Yes, so I purchased these off of eBay, actually. Stay. And it was a set, and you can look up vintage paper dolls off eBay. So there we go. So let's just, that one's good, that one's good. All right, we'll just leave it alone. All right, so we're gonna let this dry, this little gal here. And then that's a cute tag, right? It's so cute. I know. Really, really cute. Yes, and you could put the same type of thing with your masterboard on just about anything. All right, so I'm going to set that one aside. We're going to go for a different look now. So let's go with this one. So this one's really pretty too. You can do all kinds of things. You can even use like old newspapers. So I have some old newspaper here. Let's just say you wanted to just use, let's just cut this. And this is, I don't know how old this is. Let me cut that down. If it has a year on it, I don't see one, but it is old. So we're just going to use that. Okay. And you can use all kinds of things that you have for, you know, your buttons, just anything, magazines. All right, so I don't want to cover it totally up, so I'm going to just do it kind of sideways, and then I'm going to trim that off. So let me do that. Okay, so we get that. It's on there sideways. I'm going to take my Distress. It's already pretty old looking, but I'm just going to give it that same little edge. There we go. All right, now I think that's kind of cool like it is, but maybe you want to put, and I just have a piece of scrap, so maybe you want to put a little ribbon on there. That's perfect. This is lace ribbon from Dollar Tree. So I'm just going to glue that on like that. And this is really mixed media. Amazon has vintage style paper dolls too. Okay, cool. I'll have to look for those and put them in my list. All right. Now, another thing that you can do is add a button. So I thought, well, I'll add a button to some of these. I don't know how much we'll get done tonight, but let's see. Let's pick a button. I've got some really fun old buttons. Look at my old buttons. Here we go. This is a good one. Yeah. All right. So if I add a button there, so I'm just going to set this aside. I'm going to grab my wax thread that I used for my journals. And it doesn't have to be too long, right? This is just my waxed thread. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this button and my paper, just like that. I decided where I wanted it. I'm going to pull that through. I'm going to hold that end right there as a tie. And then I'm going to come back through. It's about right there. Perfect. Look at that. All right. So then all I'm going to do is cut this off and tie it. I'm just going to give it a little double tie. And you can also put a dab of glue on there just to hold it in place. All right. So I'm going to, you ladies that like tags, I know. So I'm just going to let that go like that. And I don't even have to glue that button on. All right, so there's another one. So we need to put a ribbon through that. So I'm just going to go with the twine. So I've got some twine here. Just trying to do all 6 of these if I can, because 3 of them are going bye-bye. Now I would also like the winners tonight to receive the scanned copies from me. So I'm gonna Thank you. Thank you, Jerry Lynn. You were so efficient. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. That one's pretty. Let's do another one. Now this one is a little bit smaller, so why don't we put some flowers on this one? And let's see. Oh, this one's pretty. Let's put that one on there. And then let's put a piece of doily on there. So I have, where's my doily? Oh, right here. So I have paper doily here. There's two. I don't need this whole thing. So I'm just going to cut a piece of it off. So I'm just going to cut a piece like this. Okay. Now this is just a paper doily from Dollar Tree, okay? So it's not anything too fancy. It's just a paper doily from Dollar Tree. And you get a pack of a bunch of them. So if you don't have a doily, then just know. So I'm just going to glue that on there, okay? Just glue. So I'm just going to put a little glue on the parts of it. You can use the dotty tape if you don't want your glue to seep through, you know, the edges and stuff, but I'm not as worried about it because it is going to be behind. So it's just to add some dimension. All right, so I have this really beautiful flower and I'm going to glue it, but first I want to give it a little bit of the brown color because I like that old look. Gotten to where I like the old look a lot. All right, but it's not too dark. Let me see, I want this a little bit more. All right, so now I'm just going to glue this on. And you see, you just take what you have and then just go to town with that. Now I could put some lace. I could put another stamped thing. So let's see, what do I have here? I have love. I have another love, so we could just do that. Let's just do it along this side. Now I'm just cutting it out. You could definitely, you know, cut it on your trimmer, which I probably should do, but I'm not, you know, it doesn't have to be like perfect. I don't think. When you're making vintage things, I don't really feel like that they're looking for perfection. They're just looking for uniqueness, really, I think anyways. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put glue on this. Now, one thing with the tags I don't do a lot is, hey Mary, I don't do a lot of the 3D foam just because, you know, it makes it stand out too far. I guess that's what I mean. So I'm just going to put love right here. And then you've got that. And then I think, because I covered up some of the flowers with love, I think it needs something else. Maybe it needs a little lace. No. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I like it the way that it is. And I think I'm going to go with some of this raffia as my ribbon. As my, for my tag. Instead of ribbon. So let's see if we can get it through this tiny hole. Hey Sandra, how are ya? Mary, dinner should come first. That is right. That is right. Carla, you got a bunch of paper dolls? That's awesome. All right, let's see. Push this through. So you can use different things. There we go. So there's another one. Okay, so I'm going to try to finish. I know I'm talking a lot, but I really like this one too. She's adorable with her little puppy. So I'm going to glue this one on to, I think I want to put her on this green one. No, this one with the polka dots. All right, so let's do the dress first. And again, I'm not trying to put too much glue on there, just enough, right? Do you guys like this? The the tags, doing the tags this way with your master boards. Look at that one. She is adorable. I know. All right, so let's glue this down. And again, you know, paper dolls aren't usually permanent, but this is a tag. Okay, so I'm going to put her right here. She's adorable. Love her shoes. Look at her little shoes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's her puppy. And this looks colored, like somebody actually took the time and colored it, you know, like when you were kids. So probably. All right, so let's put her puppy here. Let me wipe that off. There we go. Okay, so she's got her puppy there with her. Look how cute that is. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of this cheesecloth because I like how it looks so old. And just cut a piece of it, just cutting a piece. And I'm going to put some of this color on here just to give it a little aged look. And then I'm going to put it all kind of here and here. All right, there we go. Now I'm going to put a heart for love. Because she loves her puppy, right? All right. Now, one thing, too, you can use your stamps. So I'm just going to take this one, this heart here, and I'm going to stamp it on this white paper with black. So you can see the stamp. And honestly, if it's not perfect, that is not what I'm going for, perfection. Okay, but it looks perfect, so. All right, so let me go ahead and cut this out. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it around the heart. I don't want it to be square, but I don't have the die for it, so I'm just gonna cut around it. Okay. And it sounds like my hubby's leaving. Might be why I was getting so many calls. Yes, you can definitely put a pocket. So I'll show you that here on one of these other ones. I love to put pockets on mine, but I was just so enamored with the look here that I just didn't do that. But I'll do it on one of these other ones. All right, so we're going to do this. And then we'll go with, I have some red, so let's do a red pull for this one. It's not quite the same red, but it's okay. She's cute. You guys having fun? I'm getting carried away, I think. Might make this a little bit bigger hole. Okay. So we'll feed these tails through here. There we go. And there's that one. What is that called? You put the heart on to stamp with. Oh, this is a rocker block. Let's see. It's a rocker block, so it rocks the stamp when you put it on there. This one's your favorite, Leslie? I just think it's so cute. And I'm going to go ahead and trim that, but you wouldn't have to necessarily trim any of that. So, okay, let me do a pocket for you. So we can put a little pocket on here. You can use whatever you want to make your pocket. Let's see. This is cute. So we could make a pocket with this. Let's see, let's do it on this one. We could do a side tuck. How about that? So let's do that. So let me get some double stick tape. And So it's going to go this way. So I'm going to put my double stick tape down one side, and then I'm going to put my bottom. Now this is the tear tape, the finger tear, so you can tear it with your fingers instead of having to cut, which I really like. Called finger lift, I think. All right. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I'm just going to pull this off the back. Now this is going to be a side tuck. It's not really a pocket per se, but it is. So we'll just put it on here on the edge. And then you can tuck some of your paper doll stuff in there. So I don't have any more little ones right here, but you could definitely do that. So just say you wanted to give somebody some of your little, let's see, your ephemera. Let me find a couple of small pieces here. A lot of times the bigger pieces come out. There's one. Let's see. All right, so here's a couple. And a bumblebee. All right. And then here's another one. Okay, so say we want to tuck these in. So those would be in the pocket, right? And then we want to take our, let's see, how about our bird? And we'll put our bird on the tuck spot. So let's go over the bird a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to glue that on to the pocket or tuck. So we're going to just put that there. Now you want to make sure wherever your bird would hang over, whatever your ephemera, that it's not glued there. But you want to let it set really well before you're pulling things in and out, because you don't want to pull it off. All right, so something needs to go up here. So let's just take one of these out and put it up here. So we'll do that. Finish there. Oop, I hit that blue. There we go. So I'm doing this kind of fast. You could take your time and spend a lot more time, you know, thinking about planning. I just like to do different things. So I have all these little, I just like to do whatever. So I have these little ladybugs. So let's just glue some ladybugs on here. So we'll just glue one there. So you guys having fun? You getting some ideas? Have I just gone into a coma and, okay, what is the question? Can never get too carried away. I am getting carried away, I think. Do you have them, do they have them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby? Call the heart. Oh, the rocker blocks. I haven't looked for them there. They're by Crafter's Companion. I believe they are on HSN also. So if you wanted to look there, you could. And so, oh, there's one more. So what am I putting? What are you putting on the bird? Oh, what I put on the bird was my dye ink. I just put it with a little homemade blending tool and just to give it a little browner color to make it look more vintage. So there's that one. I'll just use some twine for this one. And then I've got one more to do, and then we'll play a game. One more. How many are on? Wow, we got a good group on, Terry Lynn. Lots of fun to watch. Oh, lots of ideas. I'm glad. Okay, so I'll show you all of them at the end. So let's do one with some of these. These are cool from the Dollar Tree. Now, of course, you can use anything you want, but these are some old, like vintage camera, sewing machine, whatever. And this one is books, which are cool. So why don't we do a sewing machine on here and then do a button. That would be cool, don't you think? So this is just Dollar Tree stickers. It's really vintage looking. You got your rocker block at Michael's. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna put it actually up in the right there in the middle. I'll put that there. And then I'm gonna do, I really wish I had, let's do buttons on here. Let's do a couple of buttons. And then let's do, let's take, this is an old doily that I had purchased for $1.25 at like a yard sale. So I'm just going to cut a piece of it off. And it's already vintage looking also. I'm going to put that down here at the bottom. And I'm going to sew it on and put a button in the middle. Let's see. What button do I like? I like old looking ones. So how about this one? That's really old looking. I think that would work. All right, so I'm gonna get back out my handy needle and thread. Let's see, this is probably long enough. Now this is a really cool needle for using with your journals. And it's really long and it goes through a lot of stuff. So again, I'm just going to sew it through this doily. I'm going to pull that through, hold on to that tail, and then pull it back through. Let's see if I can get it lined up. Almost. If I can find it, find that hole. I lost it. I let go of it. Okay, bear with me. There we go. There's the hole. I actually can see through that hole. Okay. All right. So I'm just pulling that through. I'm just going to hold on to that and not lose it this time. Ow. And then poke my finger, which is one of those things you tend to do when you have needles. All right, so I'm going to pull that through, and then I'm just going to tie it off. And then I could add words to this. I could add all kinds of things. I mean, really and truly, it's just up to you. And, you know, you want to go with the theme that you have. Yes, you can use glue sticks. I really like these loose threads, but if you don't want to, yes, and you can sew around the edges of your paper with your sewing machine. Yeah. Yeah, it looks really cool too. It adds a whole different look to it. I feel like this needs some lace or something, and I don't know that I have. Oh, I have this, or I have this. Oh, I have this. So I have this is from Dollar Tree. This is Burlap Trim, and I think that would look really cute up here. So let's cut that. I'm just going to glue that down up here at the top. That helps. And then you could also put another button there. So I'm going to let that kind of dry a little bit. I'm going to put another button. I'm going to put one up here, maybe on this side. Let's see. I have some colors. That one's pretty, but I don't want to do that. Let's see. Here's one. Here's a cute one. Let's do this one. Look at this one. It almost looks like a piggy nose. You see it? All right. One more, and then we'll be done with these 6 tonight. Can you believe it? All right. So I know that a lot of you enjoy your junk journals. So I'm so excited to do some more junk journals. So I'm going to go ahead and punch through this. Now you could, again, like someone said, you can use your hot glue if you want to, and that is totally fine to do that. Now I'm going to be super careful here and not poke through my finger. There we go. I just like the way the thread looks. I just think it's cool looking. And there we go. And I'm going to trim that. Now you can also, like I mentioned, put a little glue on there on your knot if you're concerned about that. So I'm going to trim this now. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way. Clean up my space here a little bit. Yeah. All right, so this one needs some ribbon. We'll just do twine. And I didn't use all my paper dolls, but I can use them next time. I have a whole envelope full, which is very cool. And I don't use them all that much because they're very special, you know. All right, so let's look at what we created. Now, I didn't do any of my Christmas ones, but I'll have to do those another time because we're going to run out of time. All right, so here are the different tags we made tonight. Okay. All right. There we go. So there's the different ones we made tonight. Oh, there we go. How fun is that? Just super fun, super easy. And I love that the background from the masterboard just makes them look amazing. So like I said, I have vintage paper doll clothes for 3 of you tonight after we play the game. 3 of you from last week that won, and I'll tell you who won last week, will get one of these tags, and it'll be a mystery, a surprise. And these 3 go to the winners tonight. So last week, and then all of you will get the masterboard scanned copy. So I do need your email address if I don't have it. So last week's winners were Rita, Melanie, and Amy Williams. Now, I haven't heard from Amy. Amy, if you're on, please make sure to get me your address, your email address. Each one is darling. They are so fun. Okay, so we're going to play a game tonight. Are you ready for a game? This one, Nettie? Yeah. Hi, Jamie. How are you, my friend? Hey, Shar. Okay, so I got to get everybody's name, and we have quite a good list on, so I'm going to try to write everyone down. So if you can just say that you're here if I don't get you. So Laura, I know Jamie's on. Let's see, Debbie. Yeah, Debbie, aren't they pretty? I mean, really, Debbie N, Denise, L. So if you can see your name, I'm trying to write everybody down. Rita, hey Rita, yay. Mary, I'm trying to say their names. Terry Lynn, as I go. You doing okay? Yeah, Anjali. Everybody likes the little girls, I think. They're so precious. Terry Lynn. Okay, and then Marianne. Ann Nelson, and then I have Debbie Nelson. Debbie Nelson. Oh, I have Debbie Nelson. Do I have another Debbie Walker? Debbie Walker. Okay, and then Elaine. And then I got Anjali. Didn't I? Did I get you, Anjali? Yeah, Anjali. Then Rochelle. And then I got Patty and Alice. Okay, I'm trying to get everybody. And then Daisy. And Pam, are you still here? Pam T. And Sandra East. Now remember, if your name is called, I do need your address. So I need you to email it to me at prizes@cindyaLewis.com. So there's Leslie, There's Carla A., my friend in Pennsylvania, and Melanie. Did I get you, Melanie? I don't remember writing your name. I remember reading your name. Melanie M. Okay. Who am I missing? Trying to see on the list. Oh, Shar K. Joel. I got Pam. Judy. I gotta get Judy. Judy, there you are. Amber's still here. We have a big group tonight. Margarita. What's gonna happen when I have too many? Let's see. Nettie, did I get you? Let's see. Nettie. Trish. I know. I need to get Trish Green. Denise Shaw. This is something, isn't it? How exciting is this? Janice, you're here. Yeah, Janice, I know how it is to be moving, so that is a ton. I got Amber. Got Amber. Okay. Think I got everybody. Let me see. I'm still looking to make sure. I got Margarita right here. Margarita. Okay. Everybody's going. I'm going to put these in my bucket here. But what we're going to play tonight is can you find the differences? So there's going to be a picture. I'm going to allow you to look at the picture for about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to show you a picture of the same space, but with 5 different things moved or taken away. And so it'll be kind of fun. I think you'll like it. All right, so let me find the right one first. I got Terry Lynn. I got her. Okay. Okay, so you have 30 seconds to look at this picture. So I'm going to let you look for about 30 seconds. Let's see. Maybe a little bit longer, but you'll have some time. Oh, I do. I need to make a master board with everybody's name on it. But I need different papers. I know. I was just going to say that. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? My chicken scratch. I got you, Terry Lynn. Yes, I did. All right. You've got a few more seconds to look at that. I'll let you just take the picture in while I'm putting everybody in the bucket. All right. Let's see. I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds. Let's see if you can figure out. All right. Here we go. All right. Now, I'm going to show you a different picture. And now you need to list the things. There's 5 things that have been changed or removed. Something's changed in that picture. And you can just put one at a time up that you remember, or whatever, however you want to do it. And I'm going to give you about 30 seconds for this one too. Oh, Tina, I'll get you. All right. The picture should be on the screen. Is the picture not on the screen? I'm seeing it on the screen because I'm watching it. And there's 5 things that are different. And I'm going to give you, I'll give you about 10 more seconds. Okay, I'm going to take the picture away. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Take the picture away. All right, so what did you see different? Love is gone. The tumbler's gone. The sign is moved to the top. The red box in the cabinet's been moved to the bottom. Oh, very good, Trish. Black cup is moved. The pink thing is moved. Yep. I think somebody's got imagined was moved. Yep. Yep. Right. Okay. So I was rubbing my hair. So very, very good. So I'll tell you the things that were different. I think most of you got them. So let me show you in the picture, the before picture. So the card that is from on the right hand side by the XOXO, that was removed. On the left side in the bookcase, Imagine was moved to the top shelf. The tumbler that was next to the Gemini was moved to the right. Love that was in the window was removed. And the card box that was red and green for Christmas was moved to the bottom. You guys are awesome. Very, very good. Was that fun or what? Yeah. Okay. All right. So I believe I've got everybody here. In here. And so remember, I'm going to pick a tag and send to last week's winners because that was part of their prize, as well as the digital copy, the scanned copy of my masterboards. For this week, you're going to get the vintage paper doll clothes. And I think so. Did I not get Rochelle? And I'll just put it again. I think I did, though. If she wins, we know why, right? So anyway, and I will also send you a digital copy. But I do need to make sure I have your address. So the way to do that is just send it to me at prizes@CindyALewis.com. It's really easy. And if I already have your name and you haven't moved, then just make sure that I get it. All right, Tina, I did put your name in the drawing. So are you ready? Everybody ready to see who wins? Okay. Yeah, I got you I put you in here. Okay. So the first winner is Anjali. Congratulations, Anjali. You win. And I have your address already. Oops, get in there. All right, let's see. The next winner is, man, my hair looks terrible. Okay, the next winner is Rita. Oh, Rita, you won both weeks. How does that happen? All right. And the next winner is, Amber. Amber, you won too. So I tell you what, if you're on here and you'd really like that scanned copy of my board, just send me an email and tell me, okay? Just send me an email and I'll send you the scanned copy. I'm happy to do it. It's easy and I'm happy to share with you. So the ladies that won tonight, Amber, Rita, and Anjali, you have won the paper doll clothes, and you will also get a scanned copy via email. Then Rita, Melanie, and Amy will get one of the tags that I made tonight and also a scanned copy. But of course the scanned copy will come via email. All right, so or I could put it in a drop box. Maybe I'll just I'll just send it to you via email. It's just easy right now. All right, so everybody, thank you so much for joining. We had a really long one. I had fun making tags for you tonight. It was fun for me too. And have a great night. Thank you so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.